didn't see the stop.
Greetings and welcome to TC Lifestyle Adventure, where today I'll be exploring MV Plover in Blaine, Washington. Wait for it.
Stop.
Yeah, I didn't see the stop.
For this video, I'll be exploring an underrated historic ferry that really needs to get more attention than it should. If there's something about this you feel like I should highlight or mention, let me know in the comment below. And now let's get started. If there is one thing that the Pacific Northwest is known for, it's the ferries. Because Washington has the largest ferry system in the US. This ferry here I'm riding on is also part of it, even though it's not the big green and white ones. This is a special one in my opinion because of how small it really is. This right here is the magnum opus of my lifestyle. I've seen a lot of historic things, but being able to steer a historic ferry, I would have never thought how great this would have felt. Totally worth it. Look, I'm the captain now. Ha ha ha. Okay, right now I am sailing across Drayton Harbor. I'm about to moor to Semiahmoo Spit or Semiahmoo Spit. I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
I can just simply do this. I think I can fall. Yeah, some of these like metal buildings. Yeah.
Okay, I had to get off of the boat and go exploring a little bit. It wasn't really much there, it's just a big old resort spot. But it was still beautiful to look at nonetheless.
Hop over here. Your back was over here.
Sam, look at my shoes. Jump.
You gonna run and jump? Got it.
Thank you for lunch. Well, you're nice.
Told ya.
Where they get two.
At this point, we were just basically going in circles because other people were taking advantage of the opportunity to steer the ferry as well, because they gotta have their turn. Alright, at this point, we're just returning back into the marina, and I figured, hey, I didn't do a time lapse for this when I left, so why not just do it now? When you're in the marina, you can't have a lot of wakes, so you have to go at a certain slow speed and whatnot. That's just how it is. That's why I had to like time lapse it for a little bit, otherwise it would go really darn slow. Believe it or not, I drove just over an hour just to get to the Washington, British Columbia border just to go on this ferry. Totally worth it. Before I continue, if there's anything about this you felt like I should have highlighted or mentioned, or you have any questions, concerns, gripes, or complaints, let me know in the comment below. Back to the video. On a regular summer's day in my beautiful home of Washington, I decided, oh yeah, there's a historic ferry up here, let me go check it out. And once I did, it did not disappoint. Also, fun fact, the crew on this ferry had mistaken me for a reporter based on my camera and my phone on a selfie stick. And of course, I didn't deny it, so they gave me some information to help promote them. And hey, I didn't forget them. I didn't. I'm putting them out there, so hey, at least they know now I'm a man of my word. That is either Surrey or Vancouver, somewhere in British Columbia, what I was looking at. Steering that ferry was still the highlight and pivotal point of my lifestyle. I cannot stress that enough. You see what I'm saying? I just cannot. This was so totally worth not staying behind at home to watch TV or whatever streaming service I had an account with. Remember when I mentioned earlier that as soon as I disembarked from the ferry, I walked around? This is what I saw. It was still beautiful to look at. I rarely ever see a beach where it's just rocks instead of sand. So this was definitely unique to look at. And yes, this is right here by the Canada-US border, right by the official border. I have that linked in another video at Peace Arch Park. It was such a lovely and beautiful day out here that it was also so clear I was able to see Mount Baker from this point. In some panoramic shots of this, you actually see Mount Baker's peak, if not the prominence. This area of interest does not get a lot of credit or a lot of people noticing that it's there, in my opinion. It is so underrated for history buffs like me, or just those want like a nice little cruise or just a getaway at Semiahmoo Spit or the resort. Oh, fun fact, if you ever got to steer that ferry, they'll actually give you an honorary captain certificate. And you know, best believe, I definitely got one as well. And it's framed right now. I probably should add it to the slideshow, but I could just show it to y'all in another video. So it's all good. So what did you think of this video? Please like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date with more content. I am TC, the Wandering Historian, encouraging y'all to try new things. Blessings to all!